Earlier we had painted the shed dark gray. Now I'm going to go back and paint the brown trim. I like using these 2-inch foam rollers. I think they work better than the paintbrush. I slow down a little bit, I'm starting to spill it all over the place. I found an easy way to clean up is water in a spray bottle and a piece of shop towel. I'm going to investigate whether it's worth the extra mile to take this window out so I can get this area and this area better. Also gives me a chance to clean the window and maybe even put some white paint on it. So we'll go inside the shed and see how easy it is to get that window out. I think all I got to do is take stuff off the top shelf there and it should come right out. We'll see. I guess this is telling me I got to start doing some more straightening up and maybe sweeping. We'll see how many side jobs we get into on this one. Well, we got her vacuumed out. Now we'll see what's involved in taking that out. I think it comes out easy because I took the other one out last year or the year before. Well, now to see if we can get this thing out of here. I think there's a latch at the top, and then it's just maneuvering it at different angles to slide it out. If I'd ever cleaned my junk off of my workspace here, I'd have room to get up on there, but we'll try to use the ladder instead. Looks like we need a pair of pliers. Probably many years since this window's been out, so we'll see. Okay, latch is done. Goes back in it. Oh, hopefully. Oh, a little more leverage here. Well, the window's out. That's good. I'm going to set the window aside for now and get back to painting so my paint in the tray doesn't dry up. Looks like I need a little more vacuuming, so I'll go back inside, try to clean that edge up. Oh yeah, get some on. I tell you, boy, you gotta slow down. Time to clean up some spilled paint. I decided to take the camera off rather than try to paint around it, even though I'll have to realign everything when I'm done. At first, I was just going to get this back in because I'm kind of running out of time, being this fall time and the weather's starting to change on me. But I decided to clean this anyway. Alright, that's enough. Let's get it back in the window. Time to get back to painting. See what that looks like when it dries. Meanwhile, I'll go back to the other side. It's getting late, so I'm going to try to do some of the bigger stuff and then I'll worry about that window later. Try to get a stopping point for today. So I want to paint the trim outside of this window. Instead of taking it all the way out, I just opened it up a little bit here, and that'll allow me to paint underneath it from the outside. So this will allow me to get to the sill from outside. So I just clean it up a little and then we'll be good to go. Now that I got the window cracked, I can paint underneath where the sill usually is. Then we'll finish this part of the trim up. I found that the best way to fix your mistakes is a lot of water and a paper towel. So of course this only works because it's water soluble paint. Sorry for the sun glare. The next day we're painting the back of the big shed. So here we are a day or two later. I'm going to paint these boards. I hoped to have the green color that is presently on there, but I couldn't find it. All I found was this lighter green. Since we're going to put black over the top, I'm just going to put this lighter green on anyway as a undercoat. When I pressure washed the entire shed before we painted it, I had a bunch of junk out here on this, and so I couldn't pressure wash it. So I don't want to drag the pressure washer out, hook it, everything up. So I'm just going to try to sand it with the palm sander and see how good a job that does. So I've got some 3M brand, a little more expensive paper, more flexible. Let's see if that works. Any better? In case you're wondering what I'm doing here, my little tab broke off, this plastic piece. So I have to grab the wire with the pliers. At least that keeps me from throwing this away and buying a new one. Well, that didn't take too long, so now I think I'm good with this. In the interest of getting this done so I can get it off my list, I think I'm just going to go ahead and roll this now, and then the two new boards that I put the green on, supposed to wait about 24 hours, but I have them in the sun. If they're halfway done, I'm going to just paint those too. I don't want to clean the roller up and get it back out again. So let me go get that paint ready and we'll see what it looks like on this. Well, I'm getting kind of tired of this project, so I'm going to go get those new boards and put a quick coat on. We'll see how it looks. Well, they're pretty dry, so I'm going to go ahead and go with it. It's 4:30. It's getting late. I'm going to lose my light and temperature. Well, while I got the paint out, I need to go do the boards for the rain barrel. We'll see if I can do this in a systematic way so I don't get paint all over me. I think that's a wrap. Clean up today and see what tomorrow brings. When I was painting the shed here, my ladder bumped that solar panel and it fell off. Ever since then, the light doesn't work. So I noticed a little nick in the wire, so I want to investigate that nick first and see if it's something simple to fix or not. I do see a little piece of glue or something on it, like it may have been fixed before. I want to see if I got enough slack to pull this out another 6 inches before I work on it. So I do have a couple inches of slack. I'm going to see if I can pull it out. First try it didn't pull very easy, so I don't want to break the wire, but we'll pull a little bit harder this time. Yep, not coming. Try without. Trying to scrape the glue off the outer coating to see if the bare wire underneath is broken. Gotta be careful I don't lean against this. I'm going to break it again. I think the wire looks okay, so I don't think that's my problem. Of course, now I got to put some tape on it because I skinned the cover of the wire off. I'll see if I can get a good picture or video of the wire. May not work. We'll see it. So the first place was right here in front of my fingers. I don't see any obvious nicks there. Second place is right here. I can see the bare wire, but it doesn't look like it's been cut. So I'm just going to tape this up and go from here. So I checked inside the shed to see what kind of the wiring was in there and what it looked like. It looked all right. But when I came back out here, I could see one of those LED lights in the assembly at the top there was on. Now it's turned off. So as I crawl up the ladder and trip the motion detector, we want to see if it turns back on. There, I can see it turned on. So not sure what that means, but we will check out wiring. I don't know. I don't know what that means. It's kind of funny that out of the 50 or so LEDs in that, only one of them works. And I can see it flickering a little bit. I don't know if that's caused by not enough current. The battery's finally worn down where it won't charge or what the deal is, but it's a little more than I want to get involved with right now. This pretty much wraps up this video. I hope you enjoyed it. In the next videos, I will be fixing a leak in my pressure washer and repairing some concrete in my driveway.